Landry's gone long enough for me to nearly finish the mug. Just long enough for me to wonder where everybody else is. The Siamese cat's still staring at me. I'm just going to ignore it and focus on my drink. Finally, Landry emerges from the back of the cafe, but he's not alone. That is a gothy-looking dude. This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. I also notice he's got the, what is it? Heterochromatic? Why is it just slipped from my mind? David Bowie. Oh my god. I shared my birthday with David Bowie. How can I forget that? Anyway. He is kind of creepy looking, though. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Or maybe like he's about to try and sell you a crystal that'll balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen... His eyes, they're two different colors. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is swallowed by his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. He had the eye of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? Telltale Heart, you were looking at my eye. Kids, didn't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but do love me some Edgar Allan Poe. Iridis heterochromia. It's more common in cats than humans. He's got this look like he knows he just told a great joke, but there's no punchline anywhere I can see. I see what you did there. Anywhere I can... Yeah. Anyway, what a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. Then again, he hired someone as nice as Landry, so he's got at least some good taste hidden in there. But I need to know that to get a job here? I just gave away the answer, so I'll let that one slide. Follow me, we'll talk on the second floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing looking cakes in the display case. They do look pretty delicious. Now I really want some cake. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Graves leans down over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below. Or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only thing I can see from here. Hayes, will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. Also, why do you want to work in a cafe? Well, I suppose he doesn't. She, me. This is going to get very confusing. You know, Avery doesn't necessarily want to work in a cafe. It's just, I just happened upon it. Good Lord. Maybe I should have gone with gender neutral, because I can't even keep my own gender straight. You may have. You might not know yet. But anyway, I think I was saying, working in a cafe when you don't like coffee seems a little counterintuitive. Graves folds himself into the slender chair at a corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Well, that's weird. Come, sit down, let's talk. You don't have to be so stiff. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for both of us. No pressure, huh? Graves sits with this sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting in a skull throne and a raven's going to land on his shoulder at any time. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. To be fair, that sounds like a lot more fun than an interview. I bet he's a nerd. Hey, nerds are cool. Don't look down on nerds. Jerk. I take the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course. I meant the interview. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah! I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Is this guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire a ghost. Yeah, he does. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Of course. Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup toward me without looking back up. Thank you. Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain of the cup as he takes a drink. Perfect, as always. I don't know what I did without your coffee. It's nothing special, really. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today, quiet and a little hoarse. If that's all, I'll go back to the cats. That's fine. Hayes slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I look down at the coffee and see a sleepy cat face staring up at me from the foam. Oh, it's so cute. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. How did he get the claws to go over the thing? Although, I've seen those ones with like... A, I know you can make them kind of 3D. And B, I've seen those ones with like marshmallows. Anyway. Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it really could use some sugar. There are packets on the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the foam cat. Now we can get this going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? Scottish Fold, Maine Coon, I don't know, Tabby? My cat, Siamese. There's cats with the stumpy little tails. Cats that look like they're wearing tuxedos. Why do I have to choose? I like all the cats. I feel like this is one of those questions that's going to like come back to me later as well. I don't know. I'm very tempted to say Siamese or Maine Coon. I do love Maine Coons. Those are gorgeous. Alright, Maine Coon. Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? Okay. No. Speak the language of dance and Japanese. Which I studied Japanese in high school, but my Japanese is very rusty. That's ie, which means no, and I don't know the kanji, and that's shimasen. I assume it says something like, no, I don't. Is it funnier to use Japanese? Why not? What marine animal would you say best represents you? These are the weirdest interview questions. Dolphin, shark, orca, penguin, and butterfly? Pretty sure that doesn't count. Another difficult decision. Penguin? I think penguin. What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? Classically hardworking? Chiptunes? Children's sing-along? Punk, I'm not dead, just resting. I have to go with punk. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. 1, 10, or 7.5? I don't know. This is such a strange interview. 7.5. It sounds safe. Draculas are teenaged wolves. Okay. This is where you learn something about me. I'm a werewolf girl. Yep. Just kidding for that last one. Interesting. Good. I like interesting people. Good. I hope. He leans forward, appraising me with this terrible smirk on his face. He's like the cat who ate the canary. Maybe I don't want to be interesting by his standards, but it feels kind of flattering nonetheless. Thank you. You start tomorrow. Exclamation points. Wow, great, thank you. Don't run off yet. I have paperwork for you. Oh yeah, of course. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places them in front of me. So, what will my job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is this how the guy usually works? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information and too much coffee. I take the papers and skim them, signing pretty much anywhere I see an X in a line. I have a feeling that may come back to bite us in the ass, too. What's it all for, and why is there so much? To be fair, starting a job does have a ton of paperwork, so who knows? Maybe I'm not signing my soul away or something. Probably taxes and stuff, I don't know. Who cares? I've got a job. I push the papers back towards Graves, and he eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11. Be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. My displeasure must be pretty apparent, because his mouth cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Okay. He seems lost in his own world now, poring over the paperwork I just filled out. I guess there's all sorts of tax stuff you have to deal with hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? Well, whatever. Not my problem. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable, waiting at the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me. So? I'll see you tomorrow, co-worker. That's chipper. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everybody else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. How many people work here? Well, there's me. Graves, of course. You met Hayes. Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. Shouldn't take too long to get to know them. Okay, great. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Great. See you. Woohoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job! That was a pretty cool intro. I like the music. It's good music. Anyway, that seems like a good place to pause for now. I'll probably have to record this in shorter chunks so I'm not destroying my throat. But yeah, I hope you guys like that intro. Obviously that's a lot of setup and all that and not a ton of interesting bits, but we'll get to dating the cats in the future. Yay! Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. And if you like it, feel free to like, subscribe, check out the other stuff on my channel, which is very thin content, but I'll be adding more, I promise. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!